CI 127. Halfway through the collation, supporters of some political parties entered into the collation centers and disrupted and impeded the ongoing collation process. These supporters destroyed and tore the pink sheets being used for the collation, as well as ballot papers which could be relied upon in case of a dispute. Cases, constituency results collation forms which were being collated were destroyed. Additionally, computers being used for the electronic collation of results were also vandalized. This brought collation in those constituencies to a standstill. It is important to note that in most of the collation centers, it is important to note that in most of the collation centers, our staff were issued with death threats and beaten up. This is the reason why collation for the outstanding constituencies could not proceed as envisaged. We wish to place on record that the delay in collation of results in those outstanding constituencies was in no way the fault of the Commission. It was simply because supporters of political parties besieged our collation centers and disrupted proceedings, bringing collation to a standstill. They also destroyed the constituency results collation forms and pink sheets required for collation and ballot papers which relied upon in case of a dispute. In our bid to ensure the prompt collation of results in these centers, the Commission took immediate steps to liaise with the IGP to provide adequate security to enable our staff collate the results. To date, out of the 12 constituencies requiring recollation of parliamentary results, 3 have been completed. The 3 constituencies where collation has been successful are Suhum, Akwatia, and Fantiapa North. Recollation is yet to take place in the following constituencies, namely Ahafo Ano Southwest, Ahafo Ano North, Obuasi East, and Techiman South. It is imperative to note that the recollation in the following constituencies, namely Domi Kwabenya, Okankwe Central, Ablikuma North, and Tema Central constituencies, did not follow lay-down processes as enshrined in CI 127. Despite police presence at the collation centers to enable the Commission staff undertake the recollation, the centers were again besieged by party supporters who took over the process and forced our staff to declare results of their preferred candidates. In all 4 instances, the processes enshrined in CI 127 were not followed, and our officers were threatened to declare winners without following the laid-down processes and procedures required for collation. It is therefore the conclusion of the Commission that the collation and declarations which did not follow laid-down procedures are illegal and cannot be upheld by the Commission. since the processes for collation and declaration as set out in CI 127 were violated and not followed. It is instructive to note that as a result of the disruptions that took place during the recolation and to ensure the safety and security of our staff and the collation and declaration processes, the Commission agreed with the Ghana Police Service to relocate the Collation Center to the Tesano Police Depot. The Commission duly informed the political party leadership to provide the names of 2 agents as required by law. The collation at the Tesano Police Depot was observed by party agents for the 4 constituencies, namely Fantiakwanof, Akwetia, Suhum, and Nzawam. With the exception of the Nzawam Adweji constituency, the collation was successfully concluded in the other 3 constituencies. The collation process was far advanced for Nzawam Adweji constituency. However, the political parties agreed to return today, Friday, 13th December 2024, to continue with the regulation. The process, however, stalled because the police indicated that the environment was not conducive to enable them provide the needed security in light of the impending threats by the political party supporters. They indicated that per their situational analysis, there could be loss of lives if the regulation was allowed to continue. The EC has maintained, however, that the regulation is not illegal and it is within its mandate. Some have alleged that the choice of the Tesano Police Depot as the venue of the regulation is illegal. This is false, as the Commission is not required by law to gazette collation centers. What is important is for the Commission to inform the parties about the collation centers, which has been done. This was done in the case of the Tesano Police Depot, and the agents of the political parties were there to observe the collation and declaration. We urge all stakeholders, especially the political parties, to cooperate with the Commission to complete the process in the following areas: Nzawam Adweji, Ahafo Ano South West, Ahafo Ano North, Obuasi East, Techiman South, Domi Kwabenya, Okaikwe Central, Ablekuma North, and Tema Central. And these are the details of the destruction of the collation centers in these constituencies. In Nzawam, the collation center was besieged by hundreds of party supporters who violently impeded the collation process and brought it to a halt. 2 ballot boxes and 1 BVD were destroyed at the collation center.
Ballot boxes containing ballot papers.
Ballot boxes which contain ballot papers. In Ahafo North Southwest, party supporters invaded the collation center and disrupted the collation exercise. Ballot boxes with ballot papers kept at the district storeroom were burnt, and officers were also severely beaten. In Ahafo North, party supporters also attacked the commission's vehicle carrying ballot boxes with ballot papers and the declaration of resource forms to the Collation Center. The ballot boxes and the declaration of resource forms were burnt by the party supporters. The presiding officers on board the vehicle were also beaten. The supporters invaded the Collation Center and started beating the election officials. The DO, the returning and deputy returning officers fled the Collation Center and went to hide at the police station. All materials in the district office were brought outside and burnt. In Obuasi East, the Collation Center was attacked by party supporters. The returning officer was forced to declare the results when he was threatened with an axe. One BVD charger was stolen. At Domekwabe, the Collation Center was besieged by party supporters. They offloaded the ballot boxes which contained ballot papers in the commission's vehicle and set the ballot boxes ablaze. This disrupted the collation process and brought it to a halt. The driver was also beaten, and a policeman drove the commission's vehicle to the police station for safety. In all, 14 ballot boxes were burnt, containing ballot papers were burnt. At the Collation Center, the following items were destroyed: tables and chairs hired for the collation, 2 BVDs, a wooden door and panel, and slight damage to the bonnet and the left back door of the official vehicle belonging to the commission. In Okakwe Central, the Collation Center was also attacked by party supporters and vandalized, bringing the collation exercise to an abrupt end. The returning officer was forced to declare results using 110 polling stations instead of 141. The following election materials were either destroyed or stolen: projector lens broken, the hard drive of the system unit was stolen, the desktop was also broken into pieces, the keyboard also broken, the computer mouse was stolen, Wi-Fi router stolen, the presidential collation form 9 was also destroyed, and then about half of the parliamentary results summary sheet was also burnt. In Tema West, party supporters invaded the Collation Center and manhandled Tema Central. In Tema Central, party supporters invaded the Collation Center and manhandled officers, including the district electoral officer. The DO managed to escape with the assistance of the police. The mob, however, attacked the policemen at the entrance of the Collation Center and destroyed the glass door and windows. The Tema West district officer was forced to declare the results, which excluded 2 polling station results. So instead of the Tema Central district electoral officer, or let's say the RO, it was rather the Tema West district electoral officer who was forced to declare the results, which did not include 2 polling station results. The 2 if added, would have changed the results in favor.
No, don't say it. Leave it. Leave it.
So, excluding the 2 polling stations. In Techiman South, party supporters invaded the collation center and molested the returning officer and other staff. The returning officer was forced to declare the results at gunpoint. The following items were destroyed: ballot boxes, including ballot papers, DVDs, voting screens, and power banks. In conclusion, the Commission wishes to inform the general public that the exercise to conduct the collation in accordance with the provisions of CI 127 is not illegal. It is within its mandate, and the Commission would work with the parties and the Ghana Police Service to bring the processes to a conclusion. Thank you.
I'll take the phone and edit it. Yes, please. If you can get us some copies so that we can work on it over the weekend.
I have this one.
Thank you all so much. We look forward to hosting you at the DC Media Party shortly, so you will be informed.